Chevy Chase Trust is an investment management firm and think tank. We specialize in global thematic investing, focused on powerful secular trends, disruptive ideas, innovations, and economic forces that are reshaping our world. We build investment portfolios of companies best positioned to capitalize on these transformational changes.
One of the macroeconomic factors currently disrupting the global economy and financial markets is accelerating inflation. For more than a decade after the global financial crisis, inflation was largely muted. As inflation began to rise towards the end of 2020, most observers attributed it to temporary factors such as supply chain disruptions and pent-up demand from consumers emerging from lockdowns. While there certainly are some temporary factors boosting inflation, we believe there are longer-term structural factors that have changed over the last decade that will make a longer period of elevated inflation more likely. For one, consumer balance sheets are in much better shape than they were after the global financial crisis. Coming out of that period, consumers were saddled with heavy debt loads that took many years to work down. Today, however, consumers have accumulated savings and are in a better position to take on debt and to spend more freely. Additionally, a decade ago, China was a source of low-cost labor for companies around the world. China was adding approximately 15 million new low-cost workers to the global labor force annually. Today, on the other hand, China's labor force is shrinking by 5 million workers per year. Also affecting labor markets is the fact that baby boomers are now retiring in large numbers. The resulting dearth of workers is helping shift power from capital to labor, and as a result, wages are rising. Finally, constrained energy supplies, coupled with a recovery in energy demand, has led to sharply higher energy prices. For a number of reasons, we don't think a return to cheap energy is likely in the near term. These are just a few of many factors that lead us to believe that while inflation may moderate some from current levels, it's also likely to remain higher than at any time since the 1980s. Our view on inflation is reflected in our current portfolio positioning, where we have exposure to companies that will either benefit directly from a period of elevated inflation or those that are well prepared to endure this new inflationary environment.